watching 6 Stories at 6 with me, Akanksha Khajuri, and this edition will get you agenda-setting stories from across the world. The story number 1 is from Pakistan. Pakistani Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has exposed his own country. He has admitted that Pakistan goes around the world with a begging bowl. We're also tracking for you a very shocking story that has come from Maharashtra. Stale food items with fungus has been found during a raid at the Zepto's, warehouse. In a crackdown, its license has been suspended. Next, Bangladesh has restored the registration of Jamaat-e-Islami, allowing it to take part in the elections more than a decade after it was removed under the now overthrown government. Now, the story number 4 is about how there is an uproar over the arrest of a 22-year-old law student and influencer. She had posted objectionable content on social media. Now, the Bharatiya Janata Party has questioned the selective action by the Bengal government. Now, moving on, we'll also tell you about the spike in COVID cases across the country, especially in Kerala. Should you be worried? We'll tell you about that as well. Now, the story number 6 is from Northeast India, which is facing deadly floods and landslides. 22 people have lost their lives. Assam and Arunachal Pradesh are the worst hit states in northeastern country. We'll get started with our bulletin. The first story we're tracking for you is from Pakistan. As we told you, Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has admitted to something that has been very typical of Pakistan, a country that has been begging from anyone and everyone. Shehbaz Sharif has exposed his own country. He has made a very shocking statement. In fact, he has said that Pakistan used to go around the world with a begging bowl in its hand. Listen in.
China is the most time-tested friend of Pakistan. Saudi Arabia is one of the most reliable, trustworthy friend of Pakistan. And so are others, Turkey, Qatar, UAE. But let me make this point abundantly clear. They expect us now to engage them in trade, in commerce, innovation, research and development, education, health, investments, and profitable ventures, mutually beneficial. And they no more expect that we go there with a begging bowl. And I am the last person, along with Field Marshal Saeed Asim Munir, to carry this burden anymore on my shoulder, because it ultimately translates on the shoulders of this great nation.
Well, if you order your groceries online, this story is for you. The Maharashtra FDA has suspended Zepto's food business license after a shocking inspection at one of their warehouses in Mumbai. What officials found was straight out of a nightmare. Fungal growth on food, expired food products mixed with the fresh stock, food stored in filthy conditions right there on the floor next to stagnant water, and cold storage temperature completely not maintained in this warehouse of Zepto. Here's more. So this is a shocking, in fact, video that we have got for you from Mumbai, where, in fact, there was a raid by FDA. They have suspended the license of Zepto. After this raid, there was unhygienic condition found in this warehouse. And after that, their FDA license, their food delivery license has been suspended. So this is as far as the FDA license of Zepto is concerned. It has now been suspended. As we told you, a lot of unhygienic condition was there at this Zepto warehouse, which is very concerning. And this is a shocker for anyone who orders from the food delivery app. Now, let me go across to my colleague Satya Prakash, who got us this story from Mumbai in Maharashtra. Satya Prakash, you were there on the spot. You saw the unhygienic condition at this warehouse. Tell us what you saw first, and after that, tell us about the crackdown as well.
देखिए, महाराष्ट्र एफडीए ने कल रेड किया था जो कि धारावी में जिप्टो का वेयर हाउस है, वहाँ पर जिस तरह से सामानें रखे गए थे, जो एफडीए का गाइडलाइन है, जो फूड सेफ्टी का गाइडलाइन है, उसको पालन नहीं किया गया है। एफडीए द्वारा जो गाइडलाइन जारी किया जाता है कि अगर कोई भी सामान रखा जाता है तो किस तरह से रखा जाएगा, जब उनको रेड किया गया तो वहाँ पर जो सामानें थी, जो कई ऐसे सामान थे जो कि एक्सपायरी डेट हो चुके थे, ऐसी ऐसी जगह पर सामान रखे गए थे जहाँ गंदगी थी, तो इसको लेकर कई शिकायतें मिली थी। और महाराष्ट्र के गृह राज्य मंत्री जो योगेश कदम, उनको लगातार इसकी शिकायत मिल रही थी कि जो धारावी में जिप्टो का वेयर हाउस है, वहाँ पर जिस तरह से सामान रखे गए, कहीं कहीं जो एफडीए का गाइडलाइन है उसको पालन नहीं किया जा रहा है। उसके बाद कहीं कहीं एफडीए ने रेड किया और एफडीए ने जो जिप्टो का धारावी का जो वेयर हाउस का लाइसेंस है उसको रद्द किया है और इस मामले की जांच शुरू कर दिया है। जी,
Absolutely. So a very big shocker that has come from Mumbai. Thank you, Satya Prakash, for all the updates. We'll keep coming back to you for more on this story. Now, shifting our focus to Bangladesh. The Supreme Court there has reinstated the registration of Islamist political party, that is Jamaat-e-Islami, granting this right to participate in the future elections. Now, this decision overturns a previous High Court ruling that had declared the party registration illegal. The court has now directed the Election Commission of Bangladesh to process the party's registration in accordance with the law. The deposed Sheikh Hasina, in fact, led government had earlier banned Jamaat-e-Islami there in Bangladesh last year, but this ban was lifted later that very same month by Yunus-led interim administration soon after it assumed power. So this is a big news that is coming from Bangladesh. Here's more. Let me go across to Farooq Rahman, who's the chairperson of the National Labour Party. Sir, this is a big news that is coming from Bangladesh. Now, Jamaat-e-Islami will be able to contest upcoming election whenever it happens. What does it mean for the country, and also what does it mean to you being the chairperson of the National Labour Party?
Thank you very much to giving us the joining to our Bangladesh, and now today our Bangladesh Supreme Court Appellate Division and the Supreme Court today overturned the Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami. They have reinstated their political registration. So actually this is the judiciary, the Bangladesh Supreme Court before the our court has been banned by the previous Awami League. So actually this is the judicially order, so that I cannot no comments according to the judiciary. Actually, Bangladesh political parties now at this moment, every political party want to the registration by the election commission, so that so long time they are banned the Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami. Actually, our before political party has performed the Awami League. So Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islami is a long time their parties no performance in our country. Their illegal registration by the Awami League. So actually, our Supreme Court, the Bangladesh, the Chief Justice of the Said Rifat Ahmed announced the ruling and direct the Election Commission to the reinstate the Jamaat registration. So actually, I want to we also the National Labour Party and another party want to Bangladesh establish actually our confidence to Bangladesh reinstate the country and our interim government. So by this time Jamaat-e-Islam they are the perform in the legal way in our country. Our democracy want to the every parties they can perform in the by the people for the people. So actually. National Labour Party banned the Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islam in future to perform their actually they are confidently they perform in Bangladesh and the people of Bangladesh. So I would like to inform you that our democracy is the Bangladesh Constitution, and the democracy is the stable in for the future, except the Awami League, the before parties. Now, and this Awami League already banned our country was the interim government already declared the Bangladesh Awami League already banned. So we want to the every people they are shown the democracy and stable the country heavily in our country. So thank you very much to give us the opportunity to share the comments in Republic TV in Delhi.
Absolutely.
thank
So
you.
this is a legal process, and we understand that you don't want to comment on the judicial process, but many are saying that this has been done at the behest of the UNIS interim government there. What do you have to say about that? Because many are saying that the path has been cleared by the interim government there in Bangladesh. What do you have to say on this?
Actually, now is the interim government our not the time being for the after the 5th August of 2024. Actually, our country is Jamaat-e-Islam is the biggest, the second party than the Bangladesh Nationalist Party. So actually, huge people involved the Bangladesh Jamaat-e-Islam. So in a long time, they are not the perform in our country. So we National Labour Party we want to the each and other people, the public mass people, and we want to the safe side in Bangladesh. Actually, all peoples and all political party they want now at this moment the globally to the stable in the democracy. So democracy that means the whole people they can join the election and the in our
Right.
country.
So Jamaat-e-Islami has been reinstated in Bangladesh. Thank you so much, sir, for speaking to Republic TV. Now, shifting our focus back to the country. Here, major controversy has broken out over the arrest of a 22-year-old law student. Her name is Sarmishta Panoli. She has been arrested. Now, Panoli, who's also an influencer, had posted an objectionable post on social media, which she later deleted and apologized for. But the Bharatiya Janata Party is now questioning the selective action by the Bengal government and accusing the Bengal government, the Mamata Banerjee government, of appeasement. Here are all the details.
Instagram influencer Sarmishta Panoli is in the middle of a major controversy. 22-year-old law student of Symbiosis International University, Pune, was arrested by Kolkata police on Friday afternoon from a Gurugram residence. Sarmishta was arrested over an alleged objectionable social media post and is currently in 14-day judicial custody. Following the controversy and the outrage over her post, Sarmishta, who has around 90,000 followers, deleted the objectionable videos and issued an apology. However, Kolkata police reached Gurugram with a warrant after an FIR was filed and arrested the accused influencer. The political slugfest has begun over her arrest and Bengal's police swift action in the case. BJP leader Suvendu Adhikari has questioned Mamata's government's selective action and asked why no action was taken against many of her own party leaders for alleged hurtful comments.
ये लोग जो कर रहा है एपीजमेंट पॉलिटिक्स कर रहा है। एक खास समुदाय जिनका उनका वोट बैंक है उनको तुष्टीकरण करने के लिए कर रहा है।
Andhra Pradesh's Deputy Chief Minister Pawan Kalyan is another leader who has questioned the Bengal police. Pawan Kalyan said that the blasphemy must be condemned. Always, secularism isn't a shield for someone and a sword for others. The social media influencer has also found support in a Dutch member of parliament, Geert Wilders, who has called the arrest a disgrace for freedom of speech. An arrest over a social media post has now turned into a full-fledged political controversy, igniting questions of selective action and freedom of speech.
It is time to mask up as the number of COVID cases across the country are rising sharply. The cases have crossed the 3,000 mark, marking, in fact, a sharp rise over the last 10 days, with Kerala, Maharashtra and Delhi being the worst affected states. What we're learning so far is that there are 3,758 active cases in the country, a rise of about 1,300% from the last week. In the last 24 hours, more than 300 cases have been reported, mostly from West Bengal, Kerala and the national capital. 4 deaths have also been reported. Meanwhile, the central government says that there's nothing to worry about as the infections are mild. Well, let me tell you more about the COVID cases spike in the country. Currently, the active COVID cases, they have in fact jumped to 3,758. This is as per the central government's data till Sunday morning. Let's talk about the states. Kerala, Maharashtra and Delhi are the worst hit state. Kerala, in fact, remains the worst affected state with 1,400 active cases. In fact, in the last few hours, hundreds of cases in Kerala has been reported. In the last 24 hours, in fact, fresh 360 cases, 4 deaths have been reported as far as COVID cases in India is concerned. Spike is being witnessed, if we talk about the last 24 hours, then spike is witnessed in West Bengal, Kerala and the national capital. So these are the states which are in focus. Overall, if we see, Kerala remains on the top with the 1,400 active cases, in fact, in the last 24 hours. Let me go across to Dr. Mohsin Wali, who is the senior consultant, to talk more about the rising COVID cases in the country. Sir, I want to ask you, central government on one hand is saying that there's nothing to worry about. The cases, the infections are mild. What do you know so far as this variant is also is concerned, and how worried should we be?
Thank you. We should better call COVID cases tested positive. Actually, this is the data based on the tests of H1N1 virus like test which we do for COVID through the nose. So this test was not being done for some weeks back, and now we have started testing. And as you know, there is an indication from your own report, our report, government's report, that since the Kerala has got a good medical facility and people are educated, so more people are going for the tests, and therefore more positive cases are detected. So we should just call them not COVID cases, but COVID positive cases. This addition of one word will make a lot of difference in the people's mind, and therefore, you asked about the variant. This JN1 is an Omicron variant of the COVID, SARS-CoV-2. And this variant we have to carefully follow because the spike protein, as you have given the headline also, is spike. So the spike protein has got more adhesiveness to the cells and rapid spread, therefore. And therefore, we should be very careful about this fast spreading virus, but this does not produce any morbid disease. So there is the point of relaxing ourselves. But for administration, is the most important thing is the screening of the virus, which the government is doing very actively in all these states. You would find Noida has the lowest figure, Kerala is the highest figure, like that. So this variant is known for its fast transmissibility and very mild symptoms. So there is a balance in this. But the virus have a habit of changing their behavior, what we call mutation, and therefore we are keeping a watch through surveillance, which is the duty of administration, that this virus may not change and as soon as it changes, we should study this virus in more detail. So for the time being, as you have rightly said and you have rightly quoted, there is no cause to worry about the disease, but there is a cause to worry about the spread.
Absolutely. So the infections are mild, and this is what the doctors are also saying. Thank you, Dr. Wali, for all the details and also for speaking to Republic TV. Now, shifting our focus from Assam, Tripura to Arunachal Pradesh, 30 people have lost their lives across several states as the northeast continues to reel under heavy rainfall, battering the region with floods and landslides. Now, in the wake of the heavy rainfall and the devastating floods there, a total of 1,300 families were shifted to relief camps in Tripura, and security forces evacuated stranded people in Imphal as well. This is as far as the deadly floods and landslides in northeastern states is concerned. Here's a report.
Incessant rainfall in Assam has thrown life completely out of gear. Flash floods and waterlogging in at least 17 districts. Floods and landslides. More than 25 people killed in the state. In Guwahati too, multiple areas are severely waterlogged following 2 days of non-stop rain. Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma is assessing the situation.
हम लोग यहाँ पर आके रहता है, खाने के पानी नहीं है, रहने के सोने के बिस्तर नहीं है, लेट्रिन पैखाना सब डूब गया। हम लोग परसों से खाना नहीं खाया, चाय पी के है।
थोड़ा बारिश देने से पानी इधर पूरा पानी हो जाता है, हमेशा 3 साल से ऐसे हो रहा है। 3 साल से ऐसे हो रहा है। 3 साल में इधर में बैठा है, 3 साल में ऐसे हो रहा है। क्या बोलेगा, सरकार तो करता ही नहीं, जो बनाया वो गलती करके बना दिया इंजीनियर, पूरा चारों तरफ का पानी इधर जमा कर दिया है।
Landslides have been reported in hilly parts of the state.
गुवाहाटी में लास्ट 3 दिन से बहुत ज़्यादा बारिश है और इस बारिश में बहुत सारा जगह में वाटर लॉगिंग हो गया है, लैंडस्लाइड भी हुआ है। अभी तक 5 आदमी का कैजुअलिटी का रिपोर्ट है और बहुत छोटा मोटा इंसिडेंट थोड़ा बहुत था, वो सब अभी तक कोई बुरा खबर नहीं है। वही 5 आदमी गुजर गया है और बहुत सारे जगह में अभी भी वाटर लॉगिंग हो रहा है। हम लोग कोशिश कर रहा हूँ ये पानी को निकालने के लिए, बहुत जगह पाम लगाया है।
In Dibrugarh, the Brahmaputra river breached the danger mark. Low-lying settlements are underwater, forcing evacuations. Local authorities are monitoring embankments. Rainwaters from upstream areas of Arunachal Pradesh and Meghalaya has aggravated the flood situation.
अभी जितने भी मेरा 5 किलोमीटर का वॉक होता है, जितने भी डाइके इस तरफ घर हैं, सब घर में पानी आ गया है। सबने अपने जीव जंती है डाइक पर लगा दिए हैं, सबने गाड़ी अपनी डाइक पर लगा दी है। तो यह समय उनके लिए बहुत दुविधापूर्ण होता है, कहाँ खाना बनाए, कहाँ रहें, कहाँ सोए। लेकिन सरकार है इसका ध्यान लेगी, कुछ व्यवस्था करेगी उनके लिए, यही मेरी सरकार से मेरी आशा है।
कल जो सिचुएशन थी आज से उससे बहुत ज़्यादा पानी डेंजर लेवल के ऊपर आ रहा है। ये एक ऐसी जगह है जहाँ हम जाके एक्सरसाइज करते थे और सुरक्षा प्रशासन की दृष्टि से हम देख रहे हैं कि यहाँ पर बांध के इसे बंद कर दिया गया है। तो अभी हम भी सभी लोगों से यही अपील करेंगे कि जैसा कि ये डेंजर जोन पे आ रहा है, तो आप सभी गवर्नमेंट के सारे निर्देशों का पालन करते हुए अपनी जान को जोखिम में न डालें, अपनी सुरक्षा का ध्यान दें एवं सरकार की सहायता करें।
NDRF, SDRF, police and fire and emergency service personnel have been pressed into relief and rescue operations. With Meghalaya also battling rains, National Highway 17, a crucial link between the states of Meghalaya and Assam, also sustained significant damage. With rain expected to continue, Assam and parts of Meghalaya continue to remain on high alert.
With this, we're taking a very short break. We'll be right back with more news and updates. Thank you for watching Republic TV.